What's going on, guys? Drask here. Today we're back with another game from Steam Next Fest. We are checking out Skies today. Alright, so let's make our character and see what the game's actually about. Bandinia. A people swallowed up in the shadows of Sibor. Oppressed and through abundant slavery, the Bandini were ever tenacious and resisting their influence of their neighboring superpowers as much as possible. Their capital city of Darat was famous for hidden secrets and cultures, a truly remarkable place if you knew where to go. Their open markets are crowded and messy, but filled with treasures. Bandini are known for their remarkable aptitude for languages and creation of the much-loved Larabal, the most popular sport in the old world. Foundation was a world of diverse civilizations and cultures that had full command of the land and sea and sky. In the peak of their golden age, a calamity struck the world, tearing it apart and leaving only fragments floating among the clouds. You are a survivor, now awakened. Alright, so we got crouch, sprint, dodge. Subject risen successfully. Awaiting response to determined cognitive abilities. What now? Response sufficient. I am the survival assistant assigned to the Arc Destination ASA. I am a guide you in successfully rehabilitating to the outside world, though we are dealing with a number of unforeseen circumstances. What happened? Where am I? Cataclysm was wrought on the outside world, and I fear not as much is left. You've been aboard this ark for some time. Unfortunately, there are gaps in my memory banks. I do not know the place of origin. What? Why don't I remember anything? Common side effect of the prolonged cryostasis. Your memory may return in time, though limited data accessible, unable to say for sure. Unforeseen circumstances or scream? My creator's self-itch allow me discomfort or partially high-pitched sound waves. Please refrain from such outbursts. Dark was attacked by an entity that had been destroying this world. My core directive was to wake you once the threat had passed. I kept us hidden and asleep for as long as my power reserves allowed. We have run out of time. Our best chance of survival is to enlist you in establishing the state of the outside world and finding other survivors. Yeah, and how are we going to do that, Mr. AI? Take this prism. It is a direct link between you and I. It will track the logs of everything you find and allow me to create equipment and tools to assist in your journey. I've already scanned the local environment and created a list of objects that will help your immediate investigation. Please check the crafting section and depart to the Ark when ready. Alright, so we got a flare, makeshift cloth, and a glider. So we need wood cloth and we need plant fibers. Seems relatively basic. Alright, so we can't just like go around. Oh, there we go. So we got plant fiber, picked up 4 that time, so that's all we needed really. So here's what the sticks look like. Sweet! We got 1, I believe we need 3, so we still need to find a few more of these. For anyone curious, this was to the right of where our encampment started out at. So after looking around some, we found a decent amount of sticks over here on the left side of our main entrance here, but all you have to do is once you have all your sticks and the fiber, head back inside the main Ark computer, come over here to the craft item. We should have the cloth already ready. So we can grab it and it'll automatically go inside our inventory. We'll build 1 more. Ladder will be at the top. Get across to the next island. Okay, so once equipped, so we are going to have to equip it. Sort of reminds me of the game, was it Loft? Now, is that a hostile robot or is that a friendly robot? Explore the ruins, find the old world technology. Alright, so we have a chest over here. It looks like that's where we're able to craft. Use some sort of switch. Does that open up the door? So we're going to have to figure out a way up. We have to climb? Alright, so there's nothing on that side. Alright, sweet. So as soon as you open up those two, you're good to go. If you run out of stamina, you're not going to fall off, so that's a good thing to keep in mind as well. Nice! Alright, so click dodge to drop down. If any survivors find this data pad, the defense charge has gone haywire. Started up, activated the energy walls, and wiped out most of the group. It was that, or let this place completely fall apart. I got hit pretty hard. My last hope is sending out a data drone to find help. But if this is how I ascend, then so be it. We are gods! Alright, so hold on. So we need to equip our gun. Find the Siborian survivor or new technology. Okay, so then we should be able to jump across. Now, I'm wondering if we could use our glider at this point, or if we physically have to climb on the wall. No disaster. We were just peacefully walking through, and these things just randomly started to shoot us. They don't know who we are. We'll go and grab up everything. I'm not entirely sure what's the most important stuff, but you know what? Well, survival games, you grab everything and then you start making them immediately, so we're good. Ooh, the burning coral. Okay, so that's what we need for the emergency beacon. Get out of there, Seraph! Have found us! The path to the camp has broken apart. Kyoko, you have the grappling hook. We can't make it without you. Grappling hook. Alright, so we got a chest here, but we can't actually open it. Schematic, maybe? Weapon propellant, we have cloth, scrap metal. Okay, so I was expecting like maybe a modified blueprint to grappling, maybe? Well, only way through is down, so we come around over here. Grab all the metal as we get through the level. Then we hang a right. Whenever the grappling icon is displayed, use that to fire the grappling hook, then Whenever the grappling icon is displayed, use the mouse Q to fire the grappling hook, then release. Alright, so relatively basic stuff. Gotcha. This will be our last mission report. Watch post Telemon failed to report Seraph forces. This facility was invaded and we've taken many casualties. Energy walls were substantially activated from elsewhere, trapping what survivors are left. The last grappling hook was entrusted to me. I fear what will befall the rest of the crew without it. My failure does not deserve ascension. So we made it up top. We have... That looks kind of important over that way. You're going to be blocked, so we have to make it this way anyways. Perfect! So you want to shoot up on the wall, and then you can just pull yourself up. Try not to smack into the wall too often. Alright, so that's just regular crystals. We can't interact with you. Should be able to use the switch though. That's not going to open up the shortcut door, but that should allow us to open up this next path. Now it says yank. Oh, that's how we gotta do it. Perfect. So whenever you're not trying to scale up, you can just yank yourself forward. Roll damage generator. Its energy pylons have thrown or placed nearby. Attach the grappling hook to the center of the generator to electrify the cables. Ooh, okay. Alright, so we're going to need to kickstart the generator, so we'll shoot the generator. We got pylons right here, so we just have to hold control to let our character go back. Should be able to keep on wrapping around. That should power on, and now the door, theoretically, will be open like so. And we conquer the world. Alright, so we got that done. What did that actually do for us, though, is the thing. The rocks up and around and it took us back over to the entrance. I'm guessing we just have to keep going up. Now, if we wanted to take the long way around, it looks like if we built a bridge there, or we can take the Spider-Man route. So we'll get some air real quick. So we should be able to slingshot around just literally like Spider-Man, actually. One thing we don't have is like tricks that I know of. Might be able to later on though. Because from here we just do the same thing. To the Suborian building, scan the databank, and obtain power. You fool. Do you not know who we are? We're the Space Batman. You know, for being broken, you do a decent job of shooting. Oh, we got a helmet. Nice. This is definitely Spider-Man meets like a space scientist. Alright, so detach that. We know there's two turrets here. Obviously, you're going to have to be kind of careful on your health. We don't really have too much armor, though. We just have a light helmet. I don't know what that was, but may as well grab it. It won't activate. There you go. Ow! Alright, so you see a laser, that's when you want to dodge. Got those two taken out. Do we get anything special for reviving ourselves? We just get some rocks. That we had on the inventory beforehand. Okay, so we use the prism to scan. Crew of the God Hand frigate. I have been given sole responsibility to guard this database. The power you entrust to me is not misplaced. I am make this building impenetrable. No one will get in, not even the Seraph. Just some random Spider-Man scientists will get in. Use the data disk at the ARC computer to unlock new technology. Keep up with the robot. He actually moves pretty quick. I will say the grappling in this game actually feels really nice. Which I'm sure it was designed more for puzzles and less about, you know, doing what we're doing now. But it's actually really cool. It's like Spider-Man meets like a Just Cause game. We gotta beat the robot! This is where you click acquire. The technology uses the anti-gravity properties of the Atlas energy lift to... This technology utilizes the anti-gravity properties of Atlas energy to lift and move heavy objects. It should allow us to remove boulder blocking the cave beneath the arc. Wait, slow down. What's an Atlas energy? Atlas is a vulnerable mineral found throughout the world, and when activated by an electrical current, it creates an anti-mass field around it that can counter the effects of gravity. The arc we are in is powered by the Atlas. It is the thing that has enabled us to fly. Does that mean if I attach one of these lifters to something, it could float away? Affirmative. The technology of the previous age relied heavily on the properties of Atlas. Without it, there would be no sky travel, no international trade, and no Tobias Coot everlasting balloons. The value of the latter is questionable. What happened to the world? World Foundation experienced an incredible technology and social revolution, and the Atlas began to permeate every aspect of daily life. My memory banks do not contain enough information about the eventual and end of the life, but I knew that many were fought over the supply of Atlas. Perhaps the world ended as a result of these escalating wars. Yeah, and how do you know any of this? I thought your database was fragmented. I have access to only the most basic data required to perform my duties. Apparently, my creator saw fit to include information pertaining to Atlas and the historical impacts of the decimation. Unless we find a way to repair or otherwise supplement my memory banks, anything beyond that would be mere speculation on my part. Alright, so where can I find more of this Atlas stuff? Traditionally, it was mined from the crystals deep underground. Although I've detected some small creatures in the forest outside the arc that appear infused with energy, I do not know if the Atlas contained can be harvested, but it's certainly worth investigating. Look for anything shrimp like that float. We did that before already. Craft an arc lifter. So we need to make a battery, and then we need some arc dust. We need to catch Atlas shrimp, woods, and forest. The battery we should be able just to make. Alright, so we just need one more shrimp. But hey, guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.